Hi crafters, this is Amy. Thought I'd get you caught up a little bit on some of the things I've been working on. I've been doing some crafting, just not a lot of videotaping of crafting. I've videotaped other things, but so I just thought I'd show you some of what I've done. So here, I'll pick these up and go through them. One thing I made was I did make this birch bark picture frame. It's just on a green, must have been from the dollar store. I don't think that'll focus, but anyway, it says $1. So I just took some of the birch bark and pine cone. Let me get better light here. Cut pine cones in half and glued them on. And here I did another pine cone and some pieces of a larger pine cone and glued those on. And I did do chocolate chip, Stampin' Up! Chocolate chip ink around the edges here. And I'd also put that on the frame to kind of tone down the green. And then I did put a piece of this binding that I have, this knit stuff around that edge, because that green was a little bit in your face. But I like how it kind of shows through here and how you can see it a little bit. I do like that. So there's a birch bark frame I made. I started working on some holiday cards. I need some birthday cards and some baby cards. Let's go with the baby cards. I made these two baby cards first. The stamp is a Stampede ink stamp. I used this Blossoms and Butterflies from Die Cuts with a View. Just a little bit of ribbon, a button, a congratulations inside, just a little ink. This is a Martha Stewart punch, and then this shape I cut out of, I think it was the French Manor Cricut, that shape to get those. So there's a couple baby cards. Obviously one is pink, one is blue, boys and girls. Another baby card I used, this was with the Nursery Rhymes, that one's right here, the Nursery Rhymes Cricut cartridge. And what I did here was I cut out the Welcome Baby phrase with the phrase background and just put that on this paper. When I bought this brown ribbon, I just bought it, and I didn't realize it was that see-through, but I really like it. I like how you can then see the pattern behind there. And then I just did some vintage photo ink, a little bit of stickles, a basic flower and a leaf. What I did up here was I was goofing around and I used a Cri Kits gel pen. I used the pink gel pen, and in the Nursery Rhymes cartridge is the Rockabye Baby. And so then I used the, oh, you can still see it, I used the center point on the Cricut. So I measured and marked my center point with a pencil. I have to erase that. Used the center point, and then I actually let this draw twice. I should have maybe done it a third time, but you can kind of see the glittery ink from those gel pens. And so that was kind of fun. I hadn't done that. So there was another baby card that I did with that Nursery Rhymes. Then I started working on a Thanksgiving card. And I just used this set of Thanksgiving stamps. I did not pay $4 for this. I actually got a really good deal on a whole big box of stampers for $10. But anyway, these are just some generic brand, I think. But anyway, I liked them. I liked the Thanksgiving stamps. So I stamped the pumpkin, again on that same shape that I used for the baby card. I used for the pumpkin. Here I used chocolate chip ink and just some craft cardstock and another just brown pattern paper. And then I colored the pumpkin in with these Stampin' Up! Stampin' Right pens. These are really nice. They have the nice pinpoint on the one side and kind of a brush-like point on the other. And they really blend nice. I used a couple of different oranges and a couple different greens and just did that, you know, for a Thanksgiving card. Then in this same pack here, oh, I got it in here backwards, is this set of trees. So I took, again, that same paper shape, and I clear embossed the trees on the paper first. Then I took ink and went over the top and wiped away off of the embossing and did brown around the edge and then stamped Happy Birthday. This is a Stampin' Up! Set, Happy Birthday. And this card with, I don't even know how that was stamped on there. I've had that, I don't even know where that came from, but I just put it on this paper here that has a little bit of writing on it, and I thought that turned out a nice little birthday card. Did a couple other birthday cards. This is paper from probably the Maribel. The Maribel by the Paper Studio. And this one I just added the flower, that same ribbon, my same brown. This is just a odd, like a Shopko brand stamp. But I really like it. Here, I put it on this too. Again, same shape, just a little smaller. Happy Birthday on there. Here's the clear embossing powder that I used on the birthday card with the trees on there. Here, then I just took a pen and did the little stitching around it, and they're just her Happy Birthday. And this one I embossed with the Cuttlebug on top, and just wanted to be a little more simple. Used one brad on this one, again just a note card. Then I started goofing around with some Christmas cards. Came up with this one. This one again, the Cuttlebug, I embossed that on there. This shape, I believe, is on the French Manor Cricut paper I bought from Hobby Lobby. Just their single paper that they have, their 12 by 12 paper. Stampabilities is the Merry Christmas and Happy New Year is the Stampability stamp here. And then this one, I used the same paper that I got from Hobby Lobby. This is cut out from one of the Christmas, is it Christmas Noel? Yep, the Christmas Noel Cricut cartridge. One of the Solutions cartridges. The sleigh. And then I just did some inking again with either probably the vintage photo, the Tim Holtz vintage photo, and the chocolate chip. This is again the knit cording that I have in all those colors. That's the same knit cording that I put around the edge of the birch bark. And a button. Now this one isn't attached to anything, I just have it, you know, ready to go on a card. So that's what I've been kind of working on. Christmas, birthdays, babies. I do have another baby in the family coming. I have another great niece coming in February. So I got a couple cards for that. And so I just thought I'd show you what I've been up to. I do want to do more with this Nursery Rhymes. I love these little fairies right here. And this one too. I don't know if you can see that. They are just really cute. And what I've noticed on the Cricut cartridges, if you haven't used one of the cartridges for a while, pull it out and look through the book. I think you forget all of the different things that are in these different cartridges that you can use. Sometimes I think I need to buy more cartridges, which would be great, but I sometimes have what I need. So it's also good to use that Cricut search. If I'll put that down below too. There's a Cricut search where you can put in a word like tree, and it will come up and tell you all of the Cricut cartridges that has a tree in it. And then you can find if you have one of those cartridges. It's really a lot easier than trying to either remember what you have or going through them all. So, okay, talk to you again next week, and have a great day.